Well, hello, and welcome to the Barbecue Trucker. Let's talk a little bit about what everybody's talking about, this coronavirus. I'm going to maybe throw in some different perspectives that a lot of you people haven't thought of. Okay, I guess first of all, uh, well, I don't even know where to start, but to be honest, I'll tell you what, we'll start with a drink of Starbucks. It's delicious. Starbucks doesn't pay me any money for advertising their product. I don't mean to. I just like their breakfast blend. Don't care for any of the other coffees really. I like their breakfast blend with hazelnut creamer. If I don't have hazelnut creamer, I don't drink coffee. And I also try different kinds, like HEB's brand. Their Texas pecan is really good. But anyway, I didn't get on here to talk about coffee. I got here to talk about the pandemic, whatever you want to call it. I guess pandemic's the nicest word. Oh, and by the way, God bless America. Um, is it a time for panic? No. Is it a time for concern? Yes. Things are different than any of us have ever seen. I'm 57 years old, and I've never seen anything like this. But people don't need to start worrying about the amount of products we have. Just because they're not on the shelves doesn't mean that we're running out of them. It is a one thing that everybody needs to know, and most people that are on here are truckers, so they already know it. But everything that you use in your daily life, that just basically everything that you come in contact with or whatnot, was moved at one time or another by truck. Okay, there's a lot of truck drivers that are staying home, and there's a lot that are out working. I'd say the majority's still out working. But here comes the problem. HEB, Kroger, Albertsons, Meijer, um, Food Line, any of those big chains, Brookshire Brothers, and all that, they can't stock their stores if they don't have the product to stock them with. Okay, once again, now you say, oh, but Kent, you said a while ago we're not running out of product. We're not. A lot of these products are sitting on trucks right now as we speak. I was just involved in a 2 hour talk session on a trucking channel. It's called Trucking Answers. The host's name is Mark. He's very informative, has a really cool sense of humor, and I highly recommend check out Trucking Answers on YouTube. Highly recommend it. But anyway, I was participating, and there was 268 people participating, 220 to 280, I guess, through most of the 2.5 hour session. And the number one thing that they were talking about is that drivers that are delivering to these big grocery store chains, Walmart, HEB, Meijer, Food Line, Albertsons, Kroger, whatever, are having to wait between 30 to 48 hours to get unloaded. The freight's just sitting on the trucks, waiting. They, all these places are short staffed because a lot of people are staying home, and it's just taking that long to get these trucks unloaded. Where the heck they're parking, I don't have no idea. I've heard that most truck stops that are normally full are half full now. That'd tell me about half the drivers are not driving. I don't know on that. But I know the product is there. It's just sitting in warehouses and sitting in factories. Think about this. If you normally, let's say like on a drop and hook means, for those who don't know, drop and hook means if you have a drop and hook load, it means you're going to drop that loaded trailer either on a drop lot or in a dock, at a dock door, and you're going to pick up an empty trailer and go get another load, or pick up another loaded trailer that's delivering somewhere else. That doesn't happen very often. But anyway, so drop and hook loads are ideal for truck drivers. Most truck drivers love them because you pull in, you find out where they want the trailer, you drop the loaded trailer, you go hook up an empty, and you move on. Whether it's a load from there or whether you go somewhere else to get a load. Now they're saying that it is well over a day, 24 to 36 hours for dropping hook guys before there's an empty trailer ready for them. Once again, all this freight that people think they see the store shelves empty and they start worrying. I mean, don't worry, it's going to get there eventually. It's just, you got to consider one truck is held up for 24 hours. Think about that. One truck. All right. That's a load that didn't get hauled somewhere. And the ones that are having to sit for 2 days, that could easily be 2 loads that are not getting sent somewhere where they need to be, either from the manufacturer to a warehouse or whatever. So the manufacturers are still making the products. They're not making them as fast because a lot of their workers are off too. But it's still being made. Don't panic. And I mean, I'll tell you what, the gun store, there's one gun store, I believe it's in Waco, that said they normally sell 12 guns a day or selling 72 guns a day. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any kind of a zombie apocalypse or anything like that or anything else. You know, that's kind of joking on a serious subject, but I don't think that there's going to be any reason that everybody needs to arm themselves. You know, uh, uh, that's just your opinion. You know, that's everybody's opinion or whatever. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not against guns at all. I'm for guns. I am 100% for guns. I think we should all have them, and they should always be legal, because if they're made illegal, only the criminals will have them. So anyway, we're not going to get on gun rights or all that. You can believe in it or don't believe in it. I respect your right to believe that way. But let's don't panic about the empty shelves. They're going to get full back up. And as a matter of fact, it's going to actually, if you think about this, once everything gets back to so-called normal and things start rolling again, now these products that you're having trouble finding, because once they do get on the shelves right now, people are snatching them and buying them. They're stocking it up. Whether you think that's right to do or not, I don't know. I mean, everybody has a right to stock up on what they think they're going to need for an extended period of time. So when it goes back to normal, now these products are going to be not sitting on the trucks, but they're going to be sitting on the store shelves because everybody's got enough to last for a while. So that's going to be another downside to the economy rebounding. It's going to be hard to rebound from this. It's going to rebound. I fully believe it's going to rebound. I was watching a news channel yesterday, and they were showing the press conference with President Trump and Vice President Pence and the head medical doctor guy that, you know, on the staff up there. Can't remember his name. But Trump did say some things that I think even Democrats, even though they won't admit it, will kind of like. Like he's talking about, you know, these the money that they're going to be giving everybody, you know, stimulus and all that. But he said the number one thing they need to focus on besides the people is the companies. Giving money for the companies as much as they need. As much as they need. For the companies to stay in business and not go out of business because this, which is going to create even longer. It's going to make it even longer for the economy to recover. So he's wanting to pump billions of dollars back into the economy to help keep companies going so they can keep the people employed. And he's also going to be sending money or the government's going to be sending money. They should approve it today, I would think, to Every individual, I believe, unless they've changed it, it could change at any time. We're talking about politicians, but as long as you made under $75,000 on your 2018 tax return, and I can't count 2019 because a lot of people hadn't filed it yet. But the 2018 tax return, and you're going to get $1,200 plus $500 for each child you have. I don't know how long it's going to take to get it. I don't know. I think they're talking about sending everybody a check, so it's going to take a while. But don't know if disabled people will get it. I think I should, even though I'm disabled right now. I'm also trying to go back to work for Six Flags part time. Running their steam trains like I used to do. Best job I ever had. I'm going to go back to doing it as long as I can, health wise, handle it. It's a very hot job, but anyway, I love it, and so I'm having to wait now because Six Flags, just like all other amusement parks and everything, closed until indefinitely. I'm not indefinitely, but until further notice. There's no telling when they're going to open back up. So, am I hurt by this? Yes. Uh, that could be an extra $200 a week that that I could be making. So I don't know how they're going to figure who gets it as far as workers or whatever go. How they're going to treat the disabled on this. I would like to find out if anybody knows. Drop the information below. And like always, don't forget to like if you like it. Down if you don't like it, but leave me a reason why you don't like it. I'm just going to think you're one of them trolls that goes around clicking that down button on everybody's videos because that happens a lot. And so therefore, I won't put no store in it whatsoever. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, yeah. Like I say, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Which the next video after this one, that I can tell you right now, is going to be barbecue chicken legs and thighs. Man, they were good. I didn't inject or brine the chicken. The only way I prepped this chicken was with a barbecue rub. Oh, and I did baste it with some melted butter that was seasoned with garlic and the rub that I used, and it was delicious. But anyway, that'll be in the next video coming up soon on the barbecue trucker. Um, Another thing I wanted to talk about. Let's see. I was thinking earlier about other stuff on this virus thing. Uh, be prepared because we don't know yet if the people that have got it and gotten over it can get it right back again. We don't know that yet, I don't think, and I haven't heard anything. So this could go on for a little while. We just got to wait and see what happens in other countries that had it before, more than we did before we did. But don't worry about the products; they're out there. They're just not on the shelves because they can't get them to the shelves. That's the biggest thing. I mean, and also stores that are receiving like 4 or 5 trucks. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Uh, but anyway, I can't remember exactly where I was at. But, just trying to remind everybody to, yes, take this seriously, but no, don't panic. We will get through it. We will. I really think we will. It's going to take a while. The stimulus package is going to help a little bit. Not going to make everything back to normal, but it's going to help keep things closer to normal than they were. And we'll just take it one day at a time. I mean, there's places that are overreacting. A driver typed in the live chat that I was on, stating that he'd gone down to the sheriff's department for something. I don't remember what he said he went down there for, but they actually used one of those deals that you can point at something and take the temperature off his forehead. Made him stand 6 foot away from the window and took his temperature. I'm telling you what, it's a good thing they don't take temperature right now the old-fashioned way. If any of y'all know what the old-fashioned way is, it involves Vaseline, a glass thermometer, and you pulling down your britches and bending over. All I'm gonna say about that. No, no. You point the freaking thing at my forehead, and that'll be fine with me. But anyway, I want everybody to stay safe. Just be diligent. Wash your hands like they say. If you're going to go out and be out, maybe try to disinfect yourself before you come in the house. If you have other people that are staying at home, like school kids and all that, uh, and just be smart. We'll all get through this together because we're Americans, and that's what Americans do. And it's good to see, even though they're having little bits of problems, it's good to see the Democrats and the Republicans working together on things. Uh, I am a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I love Democrats too. Uh, but I will say it was the Democrats that are holding this stimulus bill up. But I'm not necessarily blaming the Democrats because they wanted a package that included aid for companies. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see how they couldn't have kept them different. Why do you got to include both of them in one deal? Go ahead and pass the stimulus for the people, get it on out to them, then pass the stimulus for the companies, get it on out to them, and then let's start working our way back to normal. Another thing. I, I've seen a lot of things that I've never seen, and this is something that I have seen. But it was years ago last time I saw it. And we're talking about gas under $1 a gallon. Already in places in Oklahoma, I saw people saying that it was 79 cents, it was 89 cents, 99 cents a gallon. That's because everything's dropped. Oil's probably less than $30 a barrel. You had a lot of money sitting around, probably be a good time to buy some oil or something like that. Some of these stocks that have gone down that are going to go right back up when everything resumes. Just be careful how you do it because you lose your money, but things are going to come back. We're all going to get through this. The product is out there. It just has to get to the stores, and it will. And like I say, let's keep each other safe. Let's be smart, and we'll all get over this together. I went way longer than I thought I would. But anyway, uh, that's all I got. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and put 3 recipes at the end of this one, too. Recipes are from Methodist Women's Cookbook from the 80s. And a lot of them are old school recipes. You'll see ingredients like oleo. How many people have heard of oleo? You'll see ingredient or recipes that call for using lard. And I'm going to tell you something. These recipes are delicious. So anyway, take time to look for the recipes here at the end of this video, and be keeping an eye out for the next video that I'm gonna put out on the chicken legs and thighs. Okie dokie. Give them a break if they're on the side of the road. Emergency vehicles of any kind, any vehicle with flashing lights, whether it's 4 ways or what, that means that they're in trouble or something's wrong. Move over a lane if you can. If not, slow down significantly. Watch for someone to accidentally step out into your path. And don't destroy somebody else's life. Make sure you thank your law enforcement, your military out there doing what they're doing, because if they didn't do what they do, we couldn't do what we do. And everybody stay healthy. Until next time, this is the Barbecue Trucker saying, God bless America, and by golly, God bless y'all. Bye.